Welcome, everyone. Today, we are kicking off a massive deep dive into SEO, starting with our on-page checklist. Before touching your website, you should have 8 to 10 strong keywords researched. Then, you need to optimize your meta tags. Keep title tags strictly between 50 and 60 characters, and meta descriptions between 150 and 160 characters to avoid getting cut off in search results. Beyond the main snippets, your URLs and images have strict guidelines too. URL slugs should be concise, ideally 110 to 120 characters. For image alt tags, aim for 120 to 130 characters. Also, keep individual image file sizes under 100 kilobytes to ensure your pages load at lightning speed, which search engines absolutely love. Once your tags are set, the actual content on your page needs a logical structure. We use H1 and H2 tags to create a clear visual hierarchy. Your primary keywords must be strategically placed, starting right at the top of the homepage, woven naturally through the body, and anchored at the bottom. Additionally, you must ensure the content is highly readable, or users will simply bounce off your site. Another crucial piece of the puzzle is using semantic keywords, also known as LSI keywords. These aren't just exact matches, they're conceptually related terms. For example, if your main keyword is digital marketing, search engines also look for terms like online marketing or web advertising. This helps algorithms understand the full context of your page, allowing you to rank for a much wider variety of search queries. Proper linking is a massive ranking factor. Internal linking connects pages within your own website, which keeps users engaged and distributes page authority throughout your domain. On the other hand, outbound links point to external authoritative sources. For instance, linking out to a popular coding course adds immense value to the reader and provides search engines with better context about your niche. Before you index anything, you must also set up canonical URLs and permalinks. A canonical URL tells search engines which version of a page is the master copy, completely preventing duplicate content penalties. Meanwhile, your permalink is the actual URL structure of the page. It needs to be clean, readable, and tightly match your targeted keywords for optimal crawling. Let's address a great question about browser extensions for daily SEO work. There are several powerful tools you can add directly to Chrome. The Keyword Planner and Ahrefs extensions give you quick insights right in your browser. However, the absolute must-have tool is the Detailed SEO extension. It is a complete game changer for quickly analyzing any web page's underlying data with just a single click. When you click the Detailed SEO extension, it performs an instant audit. The Overview tab pulls title tags, canonical links, and indexability status. The Headings tab lists every single heading tag to reveal the content hierarchy. It also breaks down internal and external links, highlights exact anchor text, flags images missing alt tags, and even checks your schema markup and social graph tags. Now let's transition into Google Search Console. One of your very first tasks here is sitemap submission. By entering your website's URL in the sitemap section, you provide Google with an exact map of your site, so it knows what to crawl. Once indexed, this console becomes a powerful tracking tool to monitor performance over time, revealing exactly which queries users are searching for and your overall ranking growth. Let's move to off-page SEO. While on-page is everything you do directly on your website, off-page encompasses actions taken outside of your site to build reputation and authority. The absolute core of this is building backlinks. A backlink is simply your website's URL shared on someone else's site. When reputable sites link to you, search engines view it as a massive vote of confidence. One of the most effective ways to build authority backlinks is through guest posting on platforms like Medium, Reddit, and LinkedIn. Medium, for example, gets millions of visitors per month, primarily from Tier 1 countries like the US, UK, and Canada. By writing helpful articles there and naturally including your URL, you tap into a massive international audience while gaining a highly authoritative backlink. When participating in forum posting or community sites, you must provide real value. If you just drop links randomly without context, algorithms and moderators will quickly flag you as spam. Instead, focus on Q&A platforms like Quora, where you directly answer user queries. By being genuinely helpful first, your contextual links drive highly targeted traffic. You can even create your own dedicated groups to control the conversation. Before scaling content or backlinks, your website needs a flawless technical foundation. This starts with a logical structure and rigorous speed analysis, as load times heavily impact user experience. To optimize, you must compress images to reduce their weight, configure a content delivery network or CDN to serve assets globally, and regularly clear out old cache files that might be slowing down your server response times. To evaluate this performance, you must utilize industry-standard auditing tools. Platforms like GTmetrix are excellent for deep speed analysis, while Google Lighthouse can be accessed right in your browser inspector. For a truly comprehensive audit, the Screaming Frog SEO Spider is an industry standard. It crawls your entire site to locate broken links, verify robots files, and identify deep technical deficiencies. Let's finalize our technical checklist. You need an XML sitemap to guide search engines and a robots.txt file to tell crawlers exactly which directories they are allowed to scan. An SSL certificate is mandatory for securing user data and building trust. Finally, set up proper redirects so users never hit dead ends, and implement schema markup to help search engines display rich snippets for your articles. Selecting the right analytical tool for keyword research is vital. Industry heavyweights like SEMrush and Ahrefs provide comprehensive enterprise-level data. However, specialized tools like Answer the Public generate incredible visual maps of exact questions users are asking online. Ubersuggest is also fantastic for breaking down keyword difficulty and commercial intent. Just remember to stick to 2 or 3 core tools to avoid data overload. Shifting gears to local SEO, there are foundational elements you must prepare before setting up any regional profiles. You need your exact website name, a public phone number, a professional email, and a clear business description. Consistency across these details is absolutely vital. You also need to identify exactly 5 local target keywords, prepare 2 professional photos, and gather all your active social media links. To wrap up today's massive session, let's talk about content creation. You can absolutely leverage AI tools like ChatGPT to generate titles and draft outlines. However, you must never just copy and paste blindly. Always review the text, add your own human touch, and ensure it provides genuine value to the reader. Thank you all for joining this Deep Dive. Grab your checklists and let's start optimizing.